Welcome to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And I'm Jan-Eric Frank. A warm welcome and a good afternoon.
And we are live from the Grand Champions Polo Club, field number 1 for the 2024 Sun Cup. For Chukker Polo here, we have Grand Champions Polo against the Polo School, Jan.
We do indeed, and let's quickly give you a rundown of how they should be lining up. Please do excuse us if there might be a slight change. Grand Champions, led by Rebecca Cohen. She's coming in off -1 at the number 1 position. And then we've got Sebastian Mandelbaum, a young man who's also come up very strong throughout the season. The reason I mention him is because he's going to be playing against his dad, Leo Mandelbaum. He's playing for the Polo School. But back to the Grand Champions then. Sebastian Mandelbaum playing at number 2 of 0 goals. And then we have Chukker Erskine, our friend from South Africa, playing off 6 goals. And, of course, Juan Bellini, the 3-goaler at back. That's how we believe they're lined up. That totals a total handicap of 8. The Polo School led by Meredith Lovegrove. So great to see that we've got 2 ladies out there on the field this afternoon. And I mentioned Leo Mandelbaum playing the number 2 position of 2 goals. And then Tito Gaudenzi, the second 2-goaler in that team. And Tomacho Pieras, the 6-goaler, playing the number 4 position. That team then, the Polo School, amounts to a total of 9 goals. So 8 goals versus 9. And I can tell you that Juan Bellini, you can see him on your screen there, is indeed wearing the number 4.
You got the Grand Champions Polo Club coming off, well, one of the most competitive 26-goal World Polo League season. And it kicks off its spring season this weekend with the Sun Cup. And, well, you'll be headed out of town, and we'll be moving ahead with the spring season. So, well, it was a lot of fun, Jan, and I hope you enjoyed your winter season here with CTV Sports and the Grand Champions Polo Club, where the champions are born.
Absolutely. Now, I'd like to thank you, Dale, as always, and Mike and the entire crew here for having me. It's been an absolute pleasure and a blast. And again, the 6th season of the World Polo League, as we've been talking, especially the last few days, the level of polo that has just been absolutely amazing. So thank you, one and all, for having me, and I very much look forward to seeing you all very, very soon.
You got it. We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it also, Jan, and I think, well, we watched the Grand Champions Polo Club here. And this is our first of 5 tournaments in April and May that begins and expected to be the spring season of the club's 17th year history. And, well, you've had an opportunity to be a big part of those 17 years. So tell me a little bit about it. I mean, because it's been a lot of fun, and it's great to see also the Grand Champions Polo Club along with all of our different leagues and season we're going to talk a lot about today. Just raise the level at all aspects.
No, absolutely. It's been phenomenal. As I said, you know, it doesn't matter where I look. But hang on a minute, Dale, before I go and answer your question, it looks like we could have our first goal of the afternoon by the...
like Leo?
That looks like Leo Mandelbaum to me for the Polo School, just picking up that ball, working it all the way down to that north end of the field, avoiding the hook from, I believe that was Tito Gaudenzi, if he indeed is playing, I beg your pardon, no, he's on the same team. And that ball, yeah, will go through. So the first goal here for the Polo School.
Yeah, and a very quick goal. And a lot of the players that we see out there is one of the questions I was going to bring up to you. We can talk about it as the game goes on here. We'll get a courtesy change where we can break it down a little bit. But on the bowling here, it gets picked up. Remember, for any of our new viewers today, we will switch directions after every goal scored. First ball out of the bowling, and look at this. This is the Mandelbaum show.
Absolutely.
And it looks like Sebastian's going to get his first goal of the day.
Yeah, well done indeed, and a quick answer here. Bellini picking up the ball from the throw-in. Here you can see it again, and a perfect pass straight down the middle. And Sebastian will just jump on top of that. One hit. This is very much like the World Polo League, one-hit polo.
You got it. You got it. Great shot there. And we've watched Sebastian and Leo, and one of the leagues they played in was the Sunset Chukkers and Cocktails, which I'll have you kind of extend information on that, because this year I think that went to just an unbelievable level, not just on the field, but off the field.
Absolutely. Now, the idea, which I think is a great idea, and I'm going to try and not nick it so much, but I'm going to definitely recommend this to some of the clubs in Europe. I think Melissa, once again, a pioneer in coming up with this concept, sunset chukkers and cocktails. Not only have the cocktails been very, very tasty, the food and beverage, but the level of polo, again, and of course for a lot of beginners or newcomers to the game, to be able to play on such a legendary field. And the atmosphere, as you said, off the pitch was absolutely amazing. People enjoyed coming down. It became a real weekly occasion to come down to Grand Champions Polo Club. And we've seen some great sunset chukkers, and because you never know who's going to be out there.
You got it. And a lot of players you're seeing right now, and it looks like it's going to be picked up there is Tito with the back shot, but Mendelbaum and Rebecca Cohen. Sugar also playing. Those are our pro players. On the other side, Meredith Lovegrove, Leo, and then, of course, you mix in pro players like Tito and Tamacho. On the move right here, as we talk about it, it's going to be Meredith Lovegrove, one of our Polo School graduates, and she said she wasn't happy with her game the other day, so here she comes right now, as she has been awesome running the goal. That ball gets backed up and taken away, and now controlled by Bellini.
Now then, what's he got up his sleeve? Juan Bellini has a lot of space to work on his right-hand side. Here comes the big drive, along, and another perfect pass. Yeah, a little bit unlucky there by Mandelbaum. Mandelbaum Jr., remember his father is also out there. Here you see him on the left of your screen. Bellini once again with a bit of a cut shot to send it down the field. Looking for his number one, Rebecca Cohen. Remember, we've got two young ladies out there. Bellini will come back and lend a helping hand, and Juan Bellini will pick up his first goal of the afternoon.
I think it's just wide.
Oh, just wide?
Yeah, just off to the side. But nice shot there. And again, once again, Rebecca pulling the team. That'll send us to our first courtesy change. And we're going to get a safety out of this, I believe. So maybe they must have touched that ball, but you'll see a good shot of everybody on the courtesy change. Yeah, you're saying, Jan, the sunset Chukkers and Cocktails was one of the leagues that definitely, well, the women's league, the women's pole league.
I was just about to touch on that because that was another, for me, a highlight to see how this polo school and the women's league, of which this is the only of its kind in America, I believe, here at Grand Champions Polo.
Well, yeah, they play different places, but here definitely with the league that was started,
yeah,
and of course it's extended around the nation. But it's been growing in leaps and bounds. Great seeing not just some of the beginner ladies, but also some of the top players in the world, like Hope Ariano.
Yeah.
Coming through with 10 goals. Nina Clarkin also playing there, and it was just it was great to see that. And you had an opportunity to kind of call the games there every Wednesday, I believe it was.
It was so much fun, and not only was it fun, but also the level, Dale, of the ladies out there. They've raised the bar. They've raised the bar, but like they have on every level, from 6 to 26 goal. And we need to just correct ourselves because Tita Gaudenzi, you can see on your screen, is actually wearing the number 4. Tamacho Pierre is wearing the number 2. But Meredith Lovegrove still at 1, and Leo Mandelbaum playing the number 2 position. Here we go then, after our courtesy change. Tito Gaudenzi getting things underway with a knock-in for the Polo School. They're in purple, and Grand Champions, as you can see, in the mint green. And Mr. Mandelbaum Jr. here, Sebastian, just wants to try and get around the outside of Gaudenzi. He puts the stick down for a hook and has done enough to allow that ball to go over the back line. Here then you see, just coming across your screen, that was Tamacho Pierres.
Yeah. And I think lavender would be the color there. Ooh. And remember, the got to get those colors right. We had didn't we have chartreuse wasn't that the color for a couple of the teams is they have these beautiful colors now. They're changing the jerseys on. But it's always fun getting the colors right, Jan. They've been testing this year.
They have.
After year.
Here we go then. Once again, picked up on the near side by Mandelbaum. Oh, he's beaten Gaudenzi, and he might actually get to the finish. I think he will. Oh, nicely done and very calm, very cool, very together. Leo, beg your pardon, Sebastian Mandelbaum picking up his second goal of the match.
Yeah, and he's Sebastian. It's been fun watching him just get better and better this season as he's had an opportunity to play in a number of different leagues. He also stepped up a little bit, played in some of the 8 goal.
Yeah.
And now looking very comfortable, and not just with his hitting and polo skills, but also with his riding ability. He's gone to a whole nother level.
He has indeed. Back to the throw-in and back to Grand Champions. And that man, Mr. Juan Bellini, with a nice pass up to the front door, looking for Rebecca Cohen. Yeah, Mandelbaum tried to come and lend a little bit of a support there. It's cleared by the other Mandelbaum, Leo. And, yeah, ducking his head in there to make sure it doesn't get hit by that ball. Now then, the Polo school. And what a strong shot there by Meredith Lovegrove. She's out in front and on her own. And look how she gets the support there from Leo Mandelbaum to take out Bellini to allow Meredith the finishing shot. Unlucky, very, very unlucky. She got the angle right. Just, well, we call that a Remington, don't we, Dale?
Yeah, just off to the side there. And a good shot here, Juan Bellini. He should get another knock in as we click down under a minute. And he's got Mandelbaum out to the outside here, but he's also got Rebecca Cohen, and he's going to find, once again, Sebastian.
Mandelbaum, good first touch, takes it over the halfway line. He's got Gaudenzi on his left-hand side. Now Gaudenzi, well, you thought you might have gone in for the attack, and again, a good touch around the outside. Mandelbaum, I'm liking this. Gaudenzi comes in, just a little touch. It's all it needed just to get that ball off course. The backhand shot, ball still kept in play. It's turned around and picked up by Tamacho. Pierres now. Another one of our World Polo League superstars. Bellini comes across and meets the ball, did not commit a foul. Mandelbaum will be sticking to Bellini. He opens his shoulders, sends one high over everybody's heads, but I think he might have just run out of time. So 2-1 at the end of the first Chukker. Make sure you join us. We'll be right back for Chukker number 2.
Have an opportunity. Santos Bellini gonna fire one from 60. Oh, off the post. Well, welcome back to CTV Sports. I'm Dale Schwetz.
And oh, beg your pardon.
Are you here?
I'm here. I'm here, and I'm enjoying, and I'm soaking it up, Dale, being here with you here at the CTV Sports Studios. Here for the
big weekend, big final weekend here. And actually, we were talking about the colors of the jerseys because it's been so much fun to see the different colors. And Yan and I were talking, and actually, it was the Alegria team was the jerseys we kept scratching our heads on. Actually, the fuchsia.
That's right.
Is the color, yeah. And so it's great seeing so many different styles and colors here. What do you got there?
Well, your wife just sent us a message telling us the different shades of purple or whatever.
Oh, purple, periwinkle?
Yeah, that's what it's called, periwinkle.
Periwinkle. Okay, well, you got periwinkle or lavender. You can, I guess, you could throw it up in the air. I guess it looks like, yeah, it's a little different than. I mean, a little bit different. It's amazing the different shades of purple, and I think that's going to be the new thing over the years with polo jerseys.
Yeah.
You know, different style,
Name the color.
different colors. Yeah, or there's just a slight difference in the color. But it's great because so many teams are so stylish these days, and so it's great to see that. Some teams switch them up and they have a number of different colors. Some stay right to their colors. And look at this. Here comes Meredith Lovegrove once again out in front. And Meredith trying to get a piece of this one. If you just joined us, welcome. This is the 2024 Sun Cup and Grand Champions against the Polo School and Grand Champions in the, well, periwinkle or lavender jerseys. And the looks like the Polo School. Actually, the Polo School is in the
Periwinkle.
yeah, in the periwinkle jerseys, and the Grand Champions Polo Club team in the baby blue, powder blue, you could call it. And I like to call very similar to the Aspen colors, and especially the Aspen Valley Polo Club. But on the move, once again, it's going to be picked up here. Is Meredith Lovegrove for the Polo School playing the number 1. Leo Mendelbaum playing number 2. Tomacho Piedras playing the 3. And Tito Gaudenzi playing the number 4. Grand Champions, Rebecca Cohen playing the number 1. Sebastian Mendelbaum playing number 2. Sugar Erskine playing number 3. And Juan Bellini playing the number 4. And on the flat today. And a 9-goal team against an 8-goal team, and we are live from Grand Champions Polo Club Field number 1. It's been back and forth here early, 4 Chukkers to Polo, so scoring goals early is a big strategy in the 4 Chukker Polo, but this both teams very evenly matched.
They are indeed, and here we go again, and I'm liking the fact that the ladies are instrumental here in the way these two teams are at the moment performing and playing. And this is again, as we were saying earlier, a direct result of how well they've come along in the ladies polo. Now let's go back to the action and see if the Polo School, who are down by 1 goal at the moment, they can find the equalizer. Bellini, of course, our director of operations, spends a lot of time with our newcomers. Sends this one out to the left-hand side. He's got Gaudenzi coming in for the chase. Everybody slams on the brakes. Now, who is going to get onto that ball first? It'll definitely be a shirt or a player from the Polo School. Turned around, picked up now by the number 2, Leo Mandelbaum. Another young man who enjoys his polo very much. Sends out across the field. Oh, that was a great pass. If she can get onto this now, Meredith Lovegrove. She gets a piece of it. Bellini will try and clear it. Well, he got a piece of it, but not with the distance he was hoping. And that's how quickly they turn defense into offense. It will be Rebecca Cohen to get to this ball first. Has to leave it behind. The Polo School will turn it around. Gaudenzi, I can see he's turned. And so has the number 4, Juan Bellini, for Grand Champions. Picking up that ball, dragging it out to the sideboards. Making the most of the space that he's created. Still Bellini. Now Gaudenzi might go in for the challenge. Nice big ball from Bellini. Looking for his number 3, Tomacho Piedras, or rather the number 2 in this case. Mandelbaum. To the boards they go. Quickly turned. The Polo School have it. Leo will leave it for Tomacho Piedras. And Tomacho, well, he'll be looking for Meredith. Overrides, unfortunately. Picked up now by the number 3, by Sugar. Erskine hammers that one under the neck. As we come to the, as we approach the 3-minute mark here in Chukker number 2, still no score, still 2-1 for Grand Champions, both of course coming from Sebastian Mandelbaum. Bellini will turn things around nicely. Still Juan Bellini. Here comes the pass. There was nobody there. Caught slightly wrong-footed or off-footed. And chasing is Sebastian.
And Melman going for it there together. But, yeah, it looks like they've been running for a good, 5 minutes here. So you might see a courtesy change. But look at this. You're going to get Meredith. Wow, well done, Meredith Lovegrove. I've been so impressed with Meredith Polo this season. Picking up the ball very well as she takes this one coast to coast. That ball might just go over, might stay in bounds here. Going to keep it in bounds. Does a good job. Turns it around, but hitting the ball so strong. You're going to get a courtesy change here. And, we had some opportunity to interview some of our players. And, some of the players played in the World Polo League. Actually, we interviewed Alejandro Davies Estrada, and he talked about the spring. He said the spring is not as competitive as the high goal, but it is a lot of fun. And he said we play more open, and it's more for as a team play. And we have a lot of fun. He says playing, you have a lot of joking around with the players, and it makes it a lot of fun, and it makes it very special because it takes the pressure out of the game, and it's a great place for the younger players to come on and hone in on their skills, as you could say. It gives the younger players also the ability to develop their skills against their peers and more experienced players. So and the experienced players can help out while they're playing. The Grand Champion Polo Club Spring League features medium goal practice games at least once a week, and stick and ball sessions available during the week, and that is very helpful, especially for a lot of the new players and a lot of the pro players that are bringing on some of the top young polo ponies. Because remember, not just the players need to hone in on their skills, but the ponies also need to learn it, and you want to have a level to teach them. The teams get 2 medium goal tournaments games every weekend, and of course we have ambulance and umpires for all tournament games. Complete turnkey tournament polo with some of the top professionals in the world, and that's a huge part of it because you get a lot of the World Polo League pros that are coming off a very, very intense World Polo League season, and hence the interview with Alejandro Davies Estrada, where he kind of mentions the joking and having more fun, and just kind of not saying having as much, maybe having more fun, but just having a great time and being able to teach players at the same time. The club sponsors social events every weekend to all the players, and you get excellent trophies, of course, to every team. The spring season will be live streamed on Wellington's based ChukkerTV with CTV Sports, so you can watch all the games. And of course, if you are playing in the spring season, you also get to they have the ability to review all of your games, and also get a whole lot of your friends so they can watch you play.
That's a great idea. And just to finish off on what you were saying there, Dale, we'll come up and talk a little bit more about it later. But remember, we have a very special day here at Grand Champions Polo Club tomorrow. Tomorrow afternoon, 4:30, the World Polo League's Polo Pride 2024. And the reason why I'm so excited about that is I've never actually experienced or seen.
Oh, it's your first Pride?
Exactly, it's my first Pride.
Oh, wow.
But when I look at the players there, Dale, we've got, again, you mentioned him just now, Alejandro Davies Estrada. We also have Agustin Arellano, who's going to be playing. And we have Adolfo Cambiaso.
Yeah, I see Adolfo's going to play, going to play in the Pride this year, so that should be fun. But it's a great time, of course, and it's the whole month, of course, is dedicated to the It Gets Better project, and so you can check out the It Gets Better project, and it's very, very special time for us here at the Grand Champions Polo Club and around the world. So it's great to combine all that energy, and so we like bringing it here to you also live on CTV Sports, so you'll be able to check and look at it. And you also never know. there's always special guests, to show up for the Pride tournament. As they click down here for our final 30 seconds and our first half of this Sun Cup tournament, and Rebecca might get an opportunity. Well done, Rebecca. That ball, she keep it in play. Oh,
unlucky.
Oh, it just trickles across right there, and I think that might end the Chukker. Yeah, they will. So we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. 2-1. Actually, a scoreless Chukker there at both teams. So big, a lot of runs back and forth, and we'll get everybody on some fresh ponies. And we'll be right back for our second half of the 2024 Sun Cup. If you are in the area, I suggest you make your way to Sunset Chukker the Cocktail, because this is a fun type polo match. It's where everyone's relaxed and chilling, just having a great time. We have great hors d'oeuvres and a special drink for the day.
Welcome back, everybody. Great to have you with us here at CTV Sports and the Sun Cup 2024. Starting off here on this Friday with the preliminary games. The two teams out there, we've already had the first half played. Grand Champions Polo Club in, the sort of turquoise, greeny, pale blue shirts, and then the lavender, or what was the other word that we just said?
What's that, the lavender or the periwinkle?
That's it, the periwinkle color.
Periwinkle. We got powder blue.
Yeah, courtesy of
or
your
baby
lovely...
blue on the other. Yeah. Let's have a little green to it.
Yeah.
You didn't get the exact colors with that. We'll have to check with Melissa, because Grand Champion Polo Club, she should be able to give us insight on that. But it's very, very, very cool jerseys. Both of the teams today. And, of course, this is Field 1 at the Grand Champions Polo Club. 4 Chukkers here, so anybody's match at the moment, 2-1. 2 goals by Sebastian Mendelbaum in the first Chukker, and then 1 by Leo. Yeah. So we will see here. Looks like Sebastian's going to take a swipe at it. Everybody overrides, gets turned around and controlled. And it almost looks like Tamacho's helmet.
Yeah, yes.
It's exactly the same color as the jersey. Oh, nice pick up there, yeah. That's what Meredith said. Meredith said, I saw her. Oh, look at this shot. I saw her at the Sunset Chukkers, and she was saying to me that she was she wasn't happy with her game, but it was interesting because they said, well, now that's because you're getting better.
Yeah.
She's her polo's gotten so much better, and when you start getting better at the game of polo, you start putting more pressure on yourself.
Absolutely.
And so that's a good sign. I told her, don't worry, that's what you want. I see Juan pointing out there to the right, so look for the pass, looking for Rebecca Cohen probably. Yeah, here she comes, number 1. That ball is perfectly placed for Rebecca. See if Rebecca can get the finish. Can we get a drive for just show and drive? Well
done.
Putt for dough.
Absolutely well done. A perfect pass from Juan Bolini. And then what a finish there by Rebecca Cohen.
Yeah, and that's what you want. Good teamwork there. And like I said, Juan actually started Rebecca in the polo school. Rebecca, very, very strong dressage rider. Mm-hmm. And she's made the transition on the other side. Meredith, a very strong jumper. She competes in the cross country and jumping and stadium jumping. So it's great having as we talked about, so many different players now crossing over from all the different disciplines that you can do on horseback. So here we go. Once again, it's going to be Rebecca. Nice pickup here by Cohen. Good pee. Turn around, and Tito Gaudenzi, he's going to face up here with Bellini.
Yeah, he's just taking the pace out of the play a little bit. Here comes one of those big shots. We know what a big hitter he is. Nice pass all the way to Meredith Lovegrove. And Meredith surely won't make a mistake.
Ooh, just off to the left.
Unlucky.
I think she might have caught this one a little bit late. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, because great, nice pickup. The first pickup was the toughest one. She picks it up on the move, and it's kind of carried it a little bit off to the left side. But doing a great job pulling the team. And score will stay at 3-1 here. As we click down to 4 minutes, he's going to find Sebastian.
Mandelbaum overrides, leaves it for Bellini. He will wait for the ball to come back off the boards, gets it over the halfway line. Now then, who's he got his eye on? Yeah, I thought as much. Rebecca Cohen. Yeah, she'll pick this one up. A little cut shot out to the left by Signora Bolini. Now then, is he going to go for the big shot? You think he might just go for that cut shot. It lands. Yes, on the outside of that danger zone. Tamacho Pierres very quickly will pick it up for the Polo School and turn defense into offense. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Nice touch here from Mandelbaum. Back up to the front door looking for Meredith. A little bit unlucky. Gaudenzi hammers that one towards that goal mouth, but a little bit too much power and goes out to the left-hand side.
Yeah, now well hit, but off the left side, and that'll bring us to our courtesy change. So we'll see. We got a few takers here. The spring schedule, subject to change, of course, because of weather, so keep an eye on that, is April 26th and 28th, we have the Sun Cup. And then May 3rd to the 5th, the Santa Rita Abierto. May 10th and the 12th, Casablanca Spring Challenge. And then May 17th to the 19th, the Eastern Challenge. And then the 24th to the 27th, the Memorial. And during the winter polo season, the Grand Champions Polo Club. The nation's, of course, largest and most innovative club based on, we were talking about it, just how innovative the club is on so many different, they hit so many different styles and different leagues. I don't think there's many clubs that actually, demonstrate the ability to have that many different leagues playing at one time. I think they do it at a different time, but to have all the different leagues happening. So congratulations to everyone involved, all the staff and managers that kept everything going. USPA Sanctioned Club also, we're nestled right here in the heart of the Winter Equestrian Capital. And Yan and I were talking about it, 17th anniversary. So congratulations to the Grand Champions Polo Club. being in our 17th year. And we talked about hosting all the wide range of tournaments from 6, 8, 12, 20, 26 goal leagues. Of course, World Polo League, highest level of polo outside of Argentina. And Yan, we're talking about the Polo School Women's Polo League, the Polo School with the Women's Polo League, and the WCT, which was that was very competitive this year. WCT finals.
Very.
Yep. And well, I think we had. You said you touched on the PTF and the number of tournaments we had, but we had a lot more than I think they added like 2 or 3 more, and also. Well, just adding not just Nina and Hope, but also we had Hazel Jackson also come in, top 10 goalers.
Mia Cambiasso was here.
Mia Cambiasso, yeah. And actually, for the high goalers, and then a lot of the new playing, I guess, playing. It's great to see all the new young ladies that are starting to play also, yeah. And that was impressive for me and any of the juniors that play. And, of course, get ready for the World Polo League Pride, which will be coming up. So here we go. We'll get everybody back on a fresh mount, and 2:45 on the clock.
Gaudenzi feeding that ball with a backhand up to Mandelbaum. Yeah, and Sebastian nearly got a piece of that one. Over the halfway line it goes. Meredith Lovegrove not able to control it. Picked up quickly by Bolini, and he will send it back, return to sender, looking, of course, for. And there she is, Rebecca Cohen on the approach. Good first touch. Gaudenzi will pick up the ball, take it round. Still Tito. Sends that to, well, Mandelbaum. That's a good ball. Needs to get past his own son. And I think Sebastian actually got a piece of that. So in comes Bellini on the boards, literally on the halfway line. Juan Bellini will send that one up again. Of course, he was looking for Meredith Lovegrove. Didn't quite get to where he wanted it to. So Gaudenzi playing the number 4, of course. That's the defender. Oh, cheeky little steal here by Sebastian. A swing and a miss under the neck. Cleared, taken out of the danger zone, and away we go. The Polo School could be on a run here. Now then, can Bellini get there? Well, I think it looks like he will get there just before Rebecca Cohen did. But still, Bellini playing his game, utilizing the space available to him, taking the scenic route. And there she is, coming in for the challenge. Meredith up against Bellini. Now, where did that ball end up? Who can turn first? Well, it looks like it will be Juan. For a moment, I thought it might have been a buried ball, but you can see the ball is still very much on the field. Bellini will take this one, hammers that one downfield. And again, looking for Sebastian Mandelbaum. He's actually going to pick this one up. A little cut shot. He got a piece of it. Left behind for Tamacho. Pierres. He will change the direction also, and therefore the line of the ball. That's a very important issue that you want to always keep an eye on, especially when they run into each other. What happens to the ball? Is there a slight line change? Because that can make all the difference in so much who will then be awarded possession of said line. And we've seen a lot of those very quick line changes, especially, of course, in the high goal. But you see it here as well.
Yeah, no, it goes back and forth, and it doesn't matter what level it is. That quick line change will come into play right here. Look at this. I love this. Is Rebecca going to actually use the quick line change to help herself out, and it shows you how you can use that. Not even just passing it to yourself, but hitting it off the boards. And it looks like time is going to tick down, and that'll end our third chukker. So we'll get a good look at everybody as they switch from horse to horse. And we'll be back for our fourth and final chukker. Stay with us. Okay, welcome back, everybody. And a good shot there of Meredith Lovegrove and Patricio Paz, Tuco, and who Patricio, one of our newest professional players and teachers, and you name it, big part of the Grand Champions Polo Club staff. And when we're talking about that, because Chukker is also a big part of also it helps out with the Polo On Demand program. And here's Juan Bellini kind of chatting with Meredith, talking out the play, playing on different teams today, but just giving some pointers. And but we've been hitting all the different aspects of the Grand Champions Polo Club. And, of course, the Aspen Valley Polo Club, if you're looking to play polo in the summer from July and August, and starts 4th of July weekend, and then goes through August, but sometimes into September based on the scheduling. So you want to keep an eye on that. But if you want to play in, for sure, set your schedule for July and August. You can get in touch with our General Manager Cale Newman, or Director of Operations right there, number 4, Juan Bellini, and you can get all your information. Also, the Polo On Demand program, which we talk about it a lot, and we love talking about it because we find it to be the most unique program in the world of polo, and gives you the opportunity to to set up whatever kind of polo adventure you would like. The Polo On Demand program, you can set up, just demand a polo experience, and you'll get it. It's all involved in playing, practicing. And it caters to men, women, and youth polo players at all levels. And its expert staff will customize a complete playing experience, include horses, pros, and certified umpires, in addition to lesson and practice sessions. It's all a part of the Polo On Demand program, and you could just do a I've had people ask me about it. If you could just do a polo, you could just do a stick and ball session. If you're just starting out, you want to learn the game of polo, or you can actually go to a level where you're being mounted by the Polo On Demand experts and play in the World Polo League. So you can they'll set you up with the horsepower to be able to play at a level like that at 26 goals, and horses that are customized to fit your riding ability, and of course your your style, which you enjoy riding, and also they'll set up a team around you so you can play with all types of players. So you can play with top players in the world, rated from 3 goals to 10.
Well, I tell you, Del, I wish that was available when I was learning how to play, because it would have been such an experience. And I'm thinking very much about also tomorrow to be able to play alongside Adolfo Cambiasso. Well, if there's one place where it's possible, it's right here, just like it's only possible here to watch this young lady, Meredith Lovegrove, pick up a very, very important goal here for the Polo School. Remember, they're down by 3 goals to 1 here going into the 4th Chukker. So that goal could ignite this game and put the pressure on Grand Champions.
Yeah, well, I guess whatever Juan was telling her,
yeah, it's worked.
It definitely helped. But you can see right there, she kind of took a little bit off of her swing, is what it was. She kind of was overhitting a bit early, but now she drags that one forward, drags it to that near post to the left side. It's always easier to come in from left to right, and then just sets up there for a perfect finish. Well done, Meredith.
So 2 goals to 3. Grand Champions just holding on to that slight advantage. So still anyone's game. And the Polo School have it again. This time the number 2, Leo Mandelbaum. He might have a run. I'd like to see him run a little bit more, but he's up against his own son, Sebastian Mandelbaum. That's always something which I think is very special. And we've seen that a lot here. A lot of family members playing with or against each other. Grant Gandy and his mum, Melissa, playing this morning. We've seen Grant also play with his dad. And then you've got...
or against him.
Or against him, exactly. And now the Mandelbaums. I think it's always great when you have that kind of a family situation going.
Yeah, you see a lot of it at all different levels. You said, I think this year, wow, you can't over 5 to 10 different family members playing with or against each other at all levels this year, Jan.
And here we go again, indeed. Meredith Lovegrove after that super pass delivered to her by Tito Gaudenzi. Bellini, of course, coming in as the Secretary of Defense, sends it out to the right-hand side, quickly turning defense into offense, and he's found Tamacho. Tamacho again with an absolute precision pass up to the front door. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky there. Very, very unlucky not to pick that one up. The Polo School have it. I beg your pardon, that wasn't Tamacho, that was Sugar Erskine. I do apologize. Sends it out to the right-hand side. Now then, Gaudenzi. Gaudenzi. Did Bellini get away with it?
Ooh, gets out there in front of Tito.
Yeah,
now,
he does.
The 2 number 4s. This should be fun. Let's watch the little sword fight, a little rubbing. Racing and rubbing, trading some paint. Now they got to give one play.
Bellini knocks it over the halfway line. It'll be met by Mandelbaum, I think that was. And again, Bellini is just now getting past or through him. This time he'll take the longer route, but the route with less traffic. Another one of those monster shots from Juan Bellini. Picked up nicely by Sebastian Mandelbaum. Mandelbaum, yeah, a little unlucky there. He picked up 2 goals, if you remember, in the first Chukker.
Mm-hmm.
Little flick of the wrist there from Gaudenzi to the number 2. That was Tamacho Pierres. Now going back in defense. Hello, here she comes once again with the number 1, Meredith Lovegrove. Keeping her head down. Slightly overplayed that one. Bellini gets a piece of it, sends it back. In comes the number 3, Sugar. And now this is within range. A shot. And it's gonna... Oh, it just went wide.
Yeah, just wide. So they'll probably use their final courtesy change here. And, well, still anybody's match here. Yeah, still very, very, very even. But as with the one goal difference. Look like let's see, tomorrow is when you're gonna start. What time does the Pride start?
Well,
they got that set up yet, or they?
I was just going to tell you and tell everybody, of course, tomorrow, very special day here, the World Polo League Pride taking place at 4:30. Love to have you here at Grand Champions Polo Club. If you do come down, come a little bit early. We're expecting a full house tomorrow. So tomorrow afternoon, 3 teams competing in that World Polo League Polo Pride. Avatar Financial Group, CTV Sports, and of course the World Polo League. Those are the 3 teams. They'll be playing a round robin. And then in the evening, we have a little party going on, which I'm very much looking forward to. I'm looking forward to seeing you and me in Dragdale. I think that's the theme. So we're going to have to...
Is that what it is?
That's what it is.
Yeah?
Yeah, so you and I in drag. And I know how good a wig looks on you. I've seen you wear that black wig. It does look good on you.
Right.
So we look forward to seeing. And if you want to see Dylan...
Is that the...
That's the party tomorrow.
Is that the theme?
That's the theme. It's the drag theme.
Right.
And then Sunday, you don't want to miss the 10 o'clock final of the Sterling Cup. That'll be taking place, as I say, Sunday morning, and 11:15, the final of the Sun Cup, which, of course, we are now watching the preliminary rounds of.
All right. So that should be a lot of fun. It usually is. And I believe last year the theme was Alice in Wonderland.
Was it?
I think it was. Yeah, last year. I'm trying to think. I've been to a number of them, and they're always a lot of fun, and always big energy, and of course the polo is great, and a lot of good polo players. A lot of the players, not just our pro players, but a lot of our sponsors and novice players that play very, very, very well. So you should be able to watch some good polo also. And so here we go, though. Let's finish this one up as we just click under 3 minutes and turn around the corner here. Now Sebastian getting back in it. He'll leave it behind and picked up here by Leo. Mellenbaum trying to get Meredith out in front. Oh, this is what I want to see. Lovegrove one more time. Oh, nice pickup here by Meredith Lovegrove on the bounce. No problem. Look at this. Sebastian coming back. Meredith is going to switch to the near side here. Takes her man out. Leaves it now for Leo. Tito's going to have an opportunity.
Yeah. Oh, unlucky. Very unlucky. That ball went back, goes back towards... well, just over the halfway line, or just towards that halfway line. Now then, let's see what the Polo School can do. Remember, they need an equalizer to possibly push this into overtime. And that ball, will it stay in play? No, it just goes over the back line, and we are clicking down to within the last minute of play. So the big question is, can Grand Champions Polo Club hold on to that lead, possibly get a fourth goal? Well, they've got half of the job done. They have possession. Juan Bellini will try and hammer that as far upfield. Remember, north to south here, as it's going to be picked up by Rebecca Cohen. She's got Sebastian Mandelbaum right behind her, should she need him. Oh, yes, this looks good. This looks very good from Rebecca Cohen. The last little touch.
Yes, Rebecca. Oh, backed out of there.
Yeah.
I thought maybe Sebastian might.
That's what I was hoping.
Yeah, but look at this. Mendelbaum's going to turn around. We might get another breakaway here. And Tito's going to go near side and leaves it behind. Backed up cleanly by Chukker. Controlled again by Leo. Still has time here. They got Meredith out in front. If they can release the ball, it's going to be Tamacho, actually. Pierres now looking for Tito. Hooked by Erskine. They'll leave it for Bellini, and he'll clean it up as he takes it into the corner. And we might get a run here by Chukker.
Well, he's got the time. He's got the time. First shot, as always, as to be expected from Chukker. Top draw and a perfect pass. So, Grand Champions Polo Club. Once again, nicely played. A little cut shot, possibly. Here it comes from Rebecca Cohen. A little help there from Mandelbaum, but intercepted and turned around by Tamacho Pierres.
Yeah, and the clock will tick down, and you might get one more run if Tito can find Lovegrove. Backed up by Bellini, and the clock goes tick, 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 and that'll end our final Chukker. So they're going to hold on. 1 goal difference, but a very clean, open match as grand champions. We'll hold on 3-2. And Jan, any final words?
My final words are once again to thank everybody here at CTV Sports Studio. First and foremost, of course, Mike Ferreira. Then you, Dale. It's always been such an experience to learn and to work with you. All the boys here who've made my stay so pleasurable. Thank you all, and to remind everybody out there watching to join us either fieldside or here on CTV Sports for tomorrow afternoon's World Polo League's Polo Pride.
You got it. And for Jan Edik Frank, I'm Dale Schwetz. I speak for everyone here at CTV Sports when I say thank you for making us the leaders of polo broadcasting. And always remember, here at CTV Sports, we love the polo.